Stuart Black was the only son in the family of rich businessmen, and although he could always get whatever he wanted, he had grown up to be an intelligent and well-mannered young man. He did not spend his parents' money on entertainment and expensive clothes, but he invested it in his education. He graduated from a prestigious university and went into business. And although he was very handsome, his personal life did not go well. The girls were only interested in his wallet. This situation made Stuart very upset, but Mr. Black always supported his son and told him that he would definitely meet the right girl. He also told him about one trick that he had used in his youth to test the feelings of his girlfriends. Some time after they had met, he told them that his company had been taken by creditors and he had been left without money. The only one girl who did not leave him after these words was Emily, who later became his wife and Stuart's mother. Once, when the young man was spending time in the nightclub, he saw a pretty girl sitting at the table. He invited her to dance, and she agreed. Her name was Angela Smith, and to the surprise of the young man, she did not behave like any other girl he had met. She refused the cocktail and did not hint that she wanted to continue the acquaintance in a more intimate place. She left soon after, but gave Stuart her phone number. The young man still could not believe that he had finally found a girl who was not interested in his wealth. He didn't even know that Angela just didn't like him. She thought he was not her type. Nevertheless, she was proud that she had managed to hook up a wealthy businessman, and she saw herself as a regular client of luxury boutiques and beauty salons. The next day, Stuart called and asked her out for a date. They began to see each other often, and Angela felt that the guy would soon propose to her. However, she did not like the fact that she had to pretend, so she told him directly what she thought. "I'm sorry, Stuart. You're a good guy, but we don't have a future. Don't worry, you'll definitely find a normal girl." Their separation plunged the young man into depression. He locked himself in a room and did not leave it for several days. He was brought to his senses only by the words of his father that he could not afford to become limp and should return to business. He also advised him to go to a restaurant or a nightclub to unwind. However, Stuart decided to take advantage of his father's trick and went to the park, changing into old clothes. He was wandering along the alleys and did not understand what to do. Suddenly, he saw a girl who was talking with two young people. She was very upset and scared. Stuart immediately rushed to help. A small fight ensued, but the guy managed to force the rivals to flee. As it turned out, these were two robbers who wanted to steal money and a phone from the girl. "Thank you very much. I did not think the real men still exist." The stranger warmly thanked. "It's all right. Anyone would have done that in my place," Stuart answered and offered to take the girl home. On the way, they started talking and feeling more and more mutual sympathy for each other. The girl's name was Anne, and she was a psychologist. The young people exchanged phone numbers, and the very next day, Stuart called Anne for a date. Since then, their relationship began to develop rapidly. After some time, they started thinking about getting married, and the young man was very embarrassed that he would need to confess to his bride that he was not an ordinary construction worker, but a successful businessman. However, he couldn't wait any longer, so he invited Anna to an expensive restaurant. He drove there in his luxury car and gave the girl a huge bouquet of flowers. Anna was very surprised by such changes. However, when he told her everything and proposed, she burst into tears and ran out of the restaurant. The next day, Stuart tried to meet her, but she had changed her phone number and moved out of the apartment she had been renting. Wandering around the park where they had met, the young man did not know what to do. Suddenly, he ran into Anna's friend. She agreed to help the guy. After a week of persuasion, Anna decided to meet Stuart. "Honey, remember, this is the first and the last time I forgive you for lying," she said to her beloved. You cannot build a strong family on lies. As for Stuart, he had realized his mistake long before and was in complete agreement with his fiancée. He decided to live with his own mind and not to follow other people's advice that related to his personal life.